Okay, here we go. Hi, everybody. Hi, it's Saturday night. Saturday night, here we go. This is going to be a live video crafting for with adults because we use sharp things like needles and heat guns and everything. So if you want to watch us and zip through the boring parts to get to the fun parts, I invite you to do so. In the meantime, it's also a chat show, and that's where we interact with each other and talk and laugh and have fun. Have fun. And let's see if I can get my thing on here. Get my little volume turned down and get in here and see who's all in the room. There'll be some people coming in. I think they're waiting on me. Waiting on me to come in. So here we go. Let's find me. Oh, there it is. There we go. So, here we go. This is where it's at. So, let me get my iPad sitting up tall for me so I can read the chat. It's not going to sit very tall for me. Let's try this. Let's try this little prompt. Let's try that. So here we go. Hi, Vanessa. Vanessa's number one. You're first. Hello. Hello, hello. And here comes Kitty Jen. Hi, Jen. I've got a flip book for you, honey. We can do this first. Oh, sorry about that. Hi, Carol. Hi, sweetie. I did some slow stitching today, Carol. Look what I did. You're going to think I'm silly, but hey, we have to start somewhere, right? So I just did a little whip stitch around this, and I should have done it in white. I did a basic little whip stitch, but there is a little whip stitch around there. So it's the thought that counts, right? Right, Carol? I hope so. I hope so. So hi, Sherry. Howdy do? Howdy do? So I was just really, actually, I was finishing up on a couple of projects. I was finishing up multitasking, I think is what they call it. I was multitasking. So let's see if I can continue to finish up what I started. I need to get another envelope out. So I'm working on, oh, heavens to Betsy. So anyway, Rebecca at Create with Becca, she is doing an art project, and I'm not going to be able to explain it very well, but all I know is she's going to do a flow book, some kind of a flow bookish book, and she wants us to do. She wants each one of us to make. It's a regular size piece of paper, and it's folded in half. And she wants us to do something on all four little sides. If you want to do something all on one side and something on all one side this way, that's okay. But just know that it's going to be folded and it's going to be inserted into a flow book where it could be pulled out to look at it. I have decided that she's not going to have to pull my flow book out, my papers out. I'm going to glue down some of my paintings that I've done. And I've already did these in my book earlier this month and last month. So this is what I'm going to send her, and it's like a happy mail page from each person. And hi, Veronica, welcome, honey. Now you're staying up late, I see. I'm glad you're here. So so anyway, I have done this is the size of the paper. I trimmed it down just a fourth of an inch all the way around. Um, and so it'll be a little bit shorter, so I know it'll fit in her book. And I went ahead and did the edges, and then I had these that I painted, and we did these together online. And I'm going to outline this in black, and then I think I'm going to outline the big thing in black. So I got a couple of magic markers here, and I thought I would try to do that lining while we're kind of waiting around for people to come in. I thought, well, we could do this while you're all coming into the room. I don't see a problem with that. So what I thought I would do is make me a little um, straight line, and I'm going to go down the edges of my pictures and create a little black frame. And I don't know which one is going to be the best marker, but we'll try this one first. It's pretty new. I don't think I've used it much, but it's not real juicy at all. But anyway, this will be mailed to Rebecca. I can get it in the mail next week. And I think it'll look cute in her little book that she's making. And this will be a keepsake for her of people that she has streamed online. So I thought that looked a little bit better than just the plain. And I think it needs to be a little darker. This one is not really dark. So let's try another one and see if it's any better. Just for fun. We'll try this one out. So hello, everybody coming in. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Allison. We are going to do, I've got 365. We're going to talk about Valentine's Day. We've got a prompt list that we're going to play with and add to. And we're going to look at a cat book here in a minute. I got a cat tags that we did last year. And we will do a flip through of an old book that I have or something that I've done. This is not very juicy either. So we're going to put this one to the side, and I'm going to try this one. This is a pen and gear, and yep, I think this is going to be the nice one. This is a pen and gear. It's a Walmart brand marker, and it's equivalent to a Sharpie, and it's a permanent marker, and they come in black and gold and silver, and then it comes in like a blue silvery color. One I've got from Pen and Gear, and I usually pick them up at Walmart, but you can probably get them online too. So anyway, I'm trying to frame my picture, and then I'm also going to frame this picture, this paper. So we'll see how none of them want to give the ink out. We'll try that one. So hi, everybody coming in. Kristen's here. And Candy's here. Hi, Candy. How's the candy feeling? There's Janet Nash. Good evening, dear Janet. You got your jammies on, huh? She probably does. I've got a couple of girls. Veronica's here from uh, Norway. She's from the Norwegian area. She lives out there on one of them islands, believe it or not. Some of them are new markers, and some of them I've had for a while. So they're newish, kind of new. I don't know, Jennifer. I don't know. They're just markers. I use them until they don't mark. And sometimes you can renovate and revive them if you want to try the hot water method. But this is what I was trying to do, is just do a one little outline on all the edges. And try that. So we'll try that. So anyway, this is a for an art project that I'm doing with Rebecca. She'll probably be in here in a little bit. So this is going to be the green pages, and I'm going to do this one and this one on these pages. So she'll do it this way or this. I don't think it matters, but I've got to outline this one too. So hello, Norway. I was thinking, I was thinking Norway, but I said Norwegian but because the Norwegian Sea is up that away, and she's from Foria, and that is an island off of Norway. And I looked it up, Veronica, so I know where you are. I looked it up. I've got my maps. I ought to get my maps out. Let me stick to this game plan, and we'll talk about maps if we get time later. I was going to be doing a USA book this year because I've done several books internationally. Is that a word? Internationally? I've done some international books. I did the UK, and I did Australia, and I did Japan / Asian. Then I did an Alice in Wonderland, didn't I? And I don't really remember. Can't remember if that was all of them or not. Let me take a peek. Canada. I did a Canada. I left Canada out. So I'm going to get me some glue, and I'm thinking maybe some tacky glue would work. For this particular project. Hi, Bootsy. How you doing, honey? Are your toesies cold? Have you warmed up? He's up there on Long Island. He had some pretty coldness going on up there over this weekend. There's a lot of people that had a lot of cold. Tennessee and Louisville. And believe it or not, don't get upset, but Joe is still in Louisville. Joe isn't home yet. Nope, he's not home. He's he got canceled. The airport canceled his flight, so he got another flight, and it's not till tomorrow. So he won't be home till tomorrow, but we might be able to call him here in a few minutes and talk to him. If y'all need to get your Joe Schuler fix, Mr. Schuler, if you need a fix, I guess we can call him. See, I think that looks really cute on there. Got a little picture frame going. A lot cuter than what I thought it was going to be. So, anyway, it's been cold and windy, but it's not that unusual for us. We're good. You got some just regular winter weather. Uh, they keep saying that this is the last one of the cold spells coming through. That's going to be like the heavy winter stuff. So, but did you just say you did an Alice in Wonderland journal? I sure did, Jen. I sure did. Am I going to have to swap it out for the cat tags? So, hello everybody coming in. My goodness, you're all just coming in, coming in, coming in, and coming in. Look at y'all. Glad to see everybody tonight. So anyway, I thought we would do the 365 book first. And so you want to get you some paper. You don't have to have the book to play along. You can play along by just using a piece of paper most of the time, and I will help you with the prompts and with what you got to have to start out with. They're usually really simple. Here's a chisel. This one's a chisel. Let's see how this one works. Ooh, this one's the best one. And it's a pen and gear chisel marker. Imagine that. That's good. This one's a good one. So I am putting borders on my paper. And I guess I need another envelope so I can get this in the mail next week. I try to stay on top of things I'm supposed to be doing and who I'm supposed to be doing for. I try to keep it straight so I don't mess up because it's easy to do. So we'll do the 365 book first because I know that Allie has the book, and sometimes Sylvia comes in, and it's late for her too, and because she lives over in France, and she has the 365 book, and then some of you are playing along in your journal books and doing the activities with us, and that is absolutely very, very nice if you would do that. I would love to have y'all play along with me. And I'm almost done with this project. So we're just sort of letting everybody get in and get settled. And hi, Trish. So I guess we could take a vote. I've been showing you all one of my older books every just about every time lately on request, by request. And Jen likes to see my old books, And I think it's great. I think it's great that she wants to see them, and I'm sure that you all would love to see a little blast from the past. And I have made lots of books that I can't even remember all the books that I've made. I would not be able to tell you how many books I've made. And so that's pretty cool that I have them in my stash. And that's the last one of that one. And then we can glue these two down, and then this is be ready to go. All right. So this is definitely a good one. Hi. Let's see who else is coming in. Kathy. Hi, Kathy. You need to name that frog. I don't have names for these frogs, do I? Nope, I don't. The llamas have names. They sure do. I gotta have two frog names. Yep. Okay. This guy needs a name. And this guy needs a name. So, okay, if you need to send something to Rebecca, there's Rebecca's link. Thank you, Janet. Um, I don't know the rules. I don't know all of the rules except that it's a piece of paper size and it has to be some kind of artwork. And she's doing something. It's on her community tab, and you can't get I can't get to her community tab unless I get on the big computer. So I'm not sure about getting on the community tab if you just have a phone. I don't I don't know. I couldn't get on it from my iPad. But this is so cute. So this is going to go to our friend Rebecca. This one's Trot and this one's Trip. And then we have George, and Sharon said Freddie, but I think she's talking to Freddie Nash. So we got Fred and Frank for F. I like the F. Fred and Frank. You guys choose. Oh, Freddie? Oh, she meant Freddie. Okay, okay, okay. We got Freddie, Fred, and Frank. So you guys pick two of them. Come on. Come on. I like the F's. Let's do F's. We did the T's for the llamas. I don't know why, but we did. Oh, there's a Felix. Come on, guys. You all pick and choose, and I can write the name down. Let's see. Not this one. I got another pen over here. Freddie, Fred. Kind of Freddie and Fred are kind of like the same name right there. Was it Frank and Felix. We got 2 for Felix. Ribbit instead of Robert. Bootsy, that's cute. You all start voting. We got 2 for Felix. We got 1 for Freddie. We got 1 for Fred and Frank. We got Ribbit. And we do have a George. We do have a George. And Francisca. Okay. Okay. Start voting. We got Frank and Felix. And we've got Freddie. And we've got Frank. Another Frank. I don't know how to check them, Bootsy. Roy, how do you check? Janice. Horse. We got 1 for horse. Ribbit. And another name. Wharton. And we have a Wharton. No, we're not taking any more names. We're voting on the ones we got. Percy. I'm writing them down, but now you all have to vote on which one. And you're giving me more names. No more names. Another Ribbit. I'm not taking any more names. The toady looking guy. Okay. You guys. Come on, start voting. Now, if you've already voted, don't vote again. Is there anybody up in the balcony that can break a tie? We got another Freddie and Felix. And another Felix. Well, Felix is in the lead, but I need some. There's another Freddie and Felix. Looks like it's going to be Freddie and Felix. Rory wants Ribbit and Wharton. Ribbit's got 3. Freddie's got 3. Hi, Becky. You could be the tiebreaker. Let's put all the pressure on Becky. What would be a good frog name? And we've got Freddie, Fred, Frank, Felix, Ribbit, George, Francisca, Horse, Wharton, and Percy. Felix, another Felix. Felix is coming ahead. Hi, Margaret. Margaret says Felix. That's right. Okay, thank you, Becky. Thank you, Becky. Thank you. You just said hi, and I was just going that way. Okay. Freddie and Felix. I think it's going to be Freddie and Felix. Freddie and Felix. Who was it? Oh, Freddie can be a girl's name because I was talking to a friend in chat room the other day, and her name was Randy with an I. And so obviously Randy, Randy is usually a guy's name, but it's a girl's name too. So, yep, it's going look, there's Joe. Hi, honey. Oh, he likes Freddie and Felix. Okay. It's going to be Freddie and Felix. Thank you, guys. Okay. Thank you, guys. That was fun. Frederica. There you go. Frederica. Okay, so this is going to Rebecca. So let's go ahead and get out the 365 book. And for those of you who are going to bed early, they can do this, and at least they'll know their assignment to do it for tomorrow for homework. And what I've been doing is going backwards in the book. So we did the socks. So tonight is think about where you would most like to be right now. Imagine the doorway below as a view to that place and draw what you might see. Joe's watching from it's 989 miles away. Hi, honey. How you doing? How you doing, Joe? You haven't talked to you today. Janice says with frogs, you kind of need to know what kind to tell if male or female. A lot of times the males are much smaller or the throats are different colors. I can understand that, Janice, because a lot of times the males are on the backs of the females, so they would need to be a little smaller or they would crush them. Sounds reasonable to me. Is Rebecca in here too? Rebecca, Beth, has been doing your journal challenge. I don't know what you mean, Janet. Rebecca Beth has been doing your journal challenge. Friends are Fred and Frederica. Hi, Rebecca. Margaret says, hi, Beth. Hi, Candy. Hi, Vanessa. Hi, everyone. Hi, Margaret. I'm glad you're here. Did Oh, Rebecca, I finished my artwork for you. So I decided I already had some pictures. So I'm sending you 2 llamas and 2 frogs. So I thought, hey, I'm just going to go ahead and use these. So I thought that was good. Yeah, this is for Rebecca's doing a friendship book, and she wants each of us to make her a page if you want to be in her book. Uh, Rebecca has squirrels in the yard, and there's Fred and Frederica, and they've been living in their yard since Jug was a little pup. So Yeah, Fred is a squirrel, and Frederica is a squirrel too at Rebecca's house. Yeah, well, I wanted to paint. I was going to paint four new ones, this just came on to me a few minutes ago, and I said, why not? I've already got them, and that way I can get my stuff done, and I can move on fast as I can. So, hi, Shelly. King Charles and Queen Camilla. Oh, in honor of the king and the queen, huh? Oh, Roy says he had two gerbils that were named Luke and Laura from General Hospital. I remember them. I used to be a Luke and Laura fan. Janet says at her house, Freddie is a dog, and is Rebecca's a squirrel, and at Beth it's a frog. Yeah, we're really confusing it up now. Yeah, we have. We have. Hi, Becky. Hi, Aunt Beck. I'm glad you're here. So anyway, we're working on the 365 book. If you want to play along, all you need is a piece of paper. You do not have to have the book to play along. So what they're asking is, this is supposed to be a doorway, and the doorway is looking out. And if you were to be at a special place right now, like on vacation or something, well, perhaps you would be looking out your doorway. And if you were looking out your doorway, what would you be looking at if you had a special place that you would like to be at right now? So, uh, I'm trying to decide uh, what I would want to be looking at, and I'm going to just say the beach. Uh-oh, somebody let off a firecracker, and both dogs are right behind me. So if this is a doorway into my heart. Oh, who said that? Becky said that Scott and I went for a brunch and then to some thrift stores and then to visit Scott's mom. How nice. How nice. I'm sure your weather was okay today. Mine was yesterday was 82 degrees yesterday. Beautiful sunny day. And today was overcasty and a little bit of rain. So, Joe is in the big chair watching me on the big TV. And Rebecca said that she would like to be on her cruise in 9 days. Well, get you a picture, get your paper, and make your doorway, okay? And and I'm just going to open up my door to my house, and just look out the door. It could be the front door or the back door. Trying to think of which one would be easier to draw. And I'm going to draw my front door. And yes, we live in paradise. I live in paradise. And then there's a wall here. Okay. I'm going to get confused here in a minute. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. There is a little wall here. And then I think I've got a flower pot sitting up here. And I can't remember if we have a flower in it or not. No, I didn't, Vanessa. I'll go back and look real quick. I'm doing fine, hun. He's talking to me. I'm doing fine, hun. Got all of the of the lot stuff done, and we were sitting here, and over tails I got my ticket all done and ready to go for tomorrow. He checked in. Thank you, Vanessa. Um, he's got his ticket, and he checked in, and they give you a barcode to put on your phone. So when he goes to the airport tomorrow, he can go straight to um, the customs and get through line and show them that um, he's got a ticket on his phone. And then when he gets over to the the gate where he needs to be, he shows the attendant his barcode, and they scan it, and then he gets on the plane and they know who he is and everything. Yeah. Well, see, I think, Rebecca, that's what I'm going to do. I've got one of these trees out front. This is a little flower bed here. This is like a flower bed. This is my driveway. And so in this flower bed, I've got one of these trees, and there's three of them. So there's one, and then they're different sizes. Uh, and they kind of go together. They're in a batch of oh they always come in threes, and I think there's a name for them. But they stay dwarfed. They don't get real tall. And so they have these beautiful, they're soft fronds, palm fronds. So hi, Brienne. I don't know what that means, Janice. Help me, Vic. Oh, is Violet here too? And Cheryl? Hi, Cheryl. Yep, it's time for Cheryl to be here. Dinner's over. Now, the last time Teresa was in the balcony, I hope she's in the balcony for me. And just to let you guys know, I do have the 5 minute subscription um checked on my YouTube account, so that you have to be subscribed before you for and if you're not subscribed, you have to wait 5 minutes before you can chat. And it supposedly this is going to help get rid of some of the trolls that we've been having. So, hello everybody. Carrot cake or chocolate? Well, Janice, can't we have carrot cake tonight and chocolate cake tomorrow night? we have both? Chat is fine, so if I've missed anything, don't don't take offense if I've missed anything, please. Everybody saying hi to everybody. I want cake. Can't decide which to make. Well, I guess if you have to, make a carrot cake. But it has to have that real yummy frosting on it. You're not baking two of them. They're voting for both. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They're voting for both. If you really want to take the vote score now, but the carrot cake does sound pretty tasty to me right now. And it's a vegetable. It's good for you. It's a vegetable. Let's see, which way do pomfrons go? Do they go out? I guess they do. So here's my prom little palm tree trio out front. So Joe will be home tomorrow, and I'll be glad. I have no idea how my hand is making all of these marks, but it's working. So there's my palm trees. Looks like a carrot cake. Okay. We're going over to Janice's house for carrot cake. Mhm. Bootsy's he's I think he's second emotion that. Uh-huh. Janice has cream cheese. Well, then you definitely want to make the carrot cake with cream cheese frosting. Oh, goodness. Did I say that? Did that come out of my mouth? Now, he did have some poinsettias out here, and I think they all died. Poinsettias will grow wild down here if you can get them going. But I'm not sure about the ones that we buy in the little plants. They're kind of like domesticated, and I'm a thinking that uh, I'm thinking that these domesticated ones are like hothouse, made from a hothouse. And I don't know that you can plant them out and they would grow in natural. They're not wild. You know what I mean? So, and this is a little street light, a sidewalk light out here. So I got that going. And what else is out my front door? Joe, I think here's what I think should be out the front door. Let me get another pen. Mm-hmm. I can use my gel. Oh, I can use my my other pens. I'm going to use these. Here's what should be outside. Did he say goodbye already? Did he say goodbye? He better not have. He better be watching me. when I said he's leaving tomorrow, did I say he was leaving tomorrow? He's leaving to come home tomorrow. Is that what I meant? Mm-hmm. The tea swap is going out on Monday. Okay. All right. So anyway, there's going to be um, a couple of things going on here. We're going to do this, and then we're going to do this. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. This is what should be in my driveway. So, what have you all drawn outside your door? Mm-hmm. So that's what should be out my front door. Okay, dokie. No, it's not a school bus. It's a red SUV. I did my tree the same way. Yep, it's an SUV. Yeah, if I ever get it, yeah, it's supposed to be an SUV. That's the front windshield, and this is the two sides, and then this is the back hatch. I'm going to make the hatch open. Let's see, the hatch will be open like this way, so you can get into the back. Just saying. So anyway, I've been watching some videos, and I think I'm going to like the Nissan Pathfinder. It seems to be the the one that my it seems to be the one that I like the most. So, all right. Unloading my Amazon, yeah. I could be unloading the Amazon. No, Amazon will deliver it to they're going to deliver it to the porch. I'll put Amazon over here. I get Amazon boxes. It'll be over here. And what is it on Amazon? Is it a smile, or I can't remember now what it is that's on the Amazon box? It's up. Okay. Well, we can fix this. So this is the box, right? And then on the box, it's kind of like a smile with an arrow. So there's my Amazon box. There you go. Thank you, Janice. That's what I figured out. Why is your Amazon box? Yeah, it's happy. It's happy. Yeah, it's happy. It's happy. So okay, and then the rest is the rest over here is probably going to be sky, uh, blue skies and white clouds. So excuse me, I got the hiccups. So we just have some sky up there, and I can add a little bit of green to my trees. Like that. And let's see here. This is a poinsettia plant. I think it's dead though. and then and then we could uh, do something with the palms there. And that's it. That's all I'm gonna do. Hi, Marty. Okay. So we did this, and today is July, February the 5th. February 5. Okay. So that's good. We did good on that. Not too bad of a little drawing. So, um, the next thing I want to do is, I guess I can do Let's see. We did the. Oh, I was going to tell you. Uh, um, we are having a Valentine swap. If anybody wants to do the Valentine swap, you need to tell me right now, and you will have the obligation to give one Valentine out, and I will assign you a name if you are interested in doing the Valentines. I know we got a late some late comers doing the T swap, but I can't help that. It's just it is what it is. So if anybody would like to do a Valentine swap, it's just one Valentine to one person, and then you swap to each other. And I'm dark. Am I still dark? Uh, I don't look dark. Is that my dog? No. Maybe it was the phone that was causing things to mess up, which is possible. Which is very possible. Okay. So anyway, if anybody is interested in doing the Valentine swap, okay, Becky Waters wants to swap. It was the phone. Okay, thank you, Becky. Anybody else? Melissa wants to swap. Okay. Becky Waters, you are to swap with Melissa. Melissa, you have to mail a Valentine to Becky Waters by the end of next week. You have to make a card and you have to address it to Becky Waters. I will give you her address after a while. And Melissa's address is in our address file. Okay? Uh, Anybody else want to? I would like to do the Valentine swaps. Okay. Kathy and Allie. Do you have a problem with international? It's a Valentine swap. You send just one Valentine card to one person. Okay. I will do my best, Becky, to get Melissa's card. Make sure she mails a card to you. Okay. Okay. Well, I know Allie doesn't mind, but does Kathy? Do you mind doing international? Okay, Janet Nash and Allie Cousin. Okay, Kathy and Margaret. And I do believe your addresses are in my file in my book. No, Jen. No, I have not done the cat book yet. Okay, she was fixing dinner. Okay, I still have it. No, Janet Nash and Allie Cousins are giving Valentines to each other. Kathy H. Margaret, you're trading with, I'm sorry, Kathy D. And I'm going to have her message. Let's see if I got the right Kathy. Her name's Kathy D. Creative Chaos. And Margaret Hernandez is trading. Okay. Hmm. Oh, thank you, Becky. Okay, good. It's midnight. Go to bed, girls. Janet and Allie need to go to bed. I'm so sorry. It's late. And we still got more fun to do. We still got stuff to do. It's just 7 o'clock. It's Kathy Dameron and it's Margaret Lovinger on the Messenger. In Messenger. Okay. So that's fine, Margaret. That is perfectly fine. Okay. If you have any questions, just message me and I can clear it all up. I've got it written right down here in my book. And so this will be great. Okay. So I'm probably going to shut it off unless somebody messages me after they watch this video. But I think it's pretty much kind of closed right now because it's getting too close to the 14th. I know, Janet, we are. So anyway, that's our Valentine swap. If you have any questions, please holler at me. I'll be glad to help you out and straighten you out or straighten me out or something. So I'm gonna bring back over here my cat book. I um I don't know if I have a date on some of these or not. Let's see if I can find a date. We did these cat books. I don't have a date on it. Don't have a date on any of them. Oh my gosh. I'll have to look through the internet file and look for there's no dates. Oh my gosh. How did I ever do that? So I'm not sure, but it must have been maybe that it couldn't have been last summer. It had to be the summer before last. We decided to I had gotten a napkin. This is the napkin that I got. And we looked at the napkin and said, we should do cat tags. I don't know who brought it up, but Cheryl gave me the napkin. And so little did I know that on this napkin, there were two different sides, and there was all of these cats. And they were all different. There was no two cats alike. They all had different names. And as it turned out, they were, they were the species, like this is a calico cat, etc. And after about 3 or 4 cats that we made, I discovered that they are alphabetized. So I discovered that every one of them, there wasn't 26 though, because there's 26 alphabets. And so at the very end, um, here's how I did it. I had 2 napkins, and I cut this one up, and I put them in alphabetical order here. And there were three alphabets 2 years ago. Thank you, Vanessa. There were 3 cats, this one, and this one, that were not on the napkin. So I substituted another cat napkin, this cat napkin, for the 3 missing ones from the beginning. So this is how it evolved. And so we started doing them in order after we did a few of them, and we realized it was in June 2019. So anyway, so every week, or every time I streamed, we made a cat tag. We made them into cat tags. So in the beginning up here, I've got um, just a couple of samples of the whole napkin. And then somebody sent me, I got a pocket, and I put extra pieces of napkins in the pocket. So I'm not sure, but that's where it is. That's what we have right here. Just an extra napkin. So anyway, here we go. We're going to do a quick flip through of the cats. And believe it or not, they each have a story. Just a little, like a sentence long of a story. So I'm going to go through each one. Yeah, Cheryl, it was Cheryl's napkin, and she suggested the cat tag. Okay, thank you, Cheryl. So we did them together online, okay? And so I took the picture of the cat, and I tried to mimic this cat on here. So I made the tags all this size, whatever size this is, and I got these big rings to put them all on. And so the first cat was um, an Abyssinian cat, some kind of an Abyssinian cat, and so we named this cat Abby. And this was the first one. So you can see the layers that I've got on it. I've doodled, I've painted, I made, I got a cute collar on her. And so she was the first one. And then we have the Burmese cat. So this cat here is Bernice, and she's the librarian. Do y'all want me to do the story with each one? Or you want me to just flip them? Melissa wants a horse tag. Well, you send me a horse napkin, and I'll see what I can do. So this was Bernice, and she's got a key to all of the librarian doors. All right, Jen. Okay, story. Okay, I'll go kind of fast because you've all seen Bernice, and so you can look and see. And Bernice ended up with some glasses because she was in the library reading a lot, and she had to have some glasses. So there's Bernice, and I looked up. I pulled out all kinds of scrapbook papers to make all of these guys up, and I pulled out it, there were I pulled all the stops out to make these guys look good. I put jewelry on them. I made the necklace, the seed beads, and they each got a wonderful tassel at the top, and they were all elaborately made long on purpose, and and it was great the way we did everything. And then on the back of the tags, I glued another piece of the napkin on the very back. And this first one, I've got Carolyn Gavin. She's the lady whose name was on the napkin, and we definitely gave her the credit of all of this artwork that she did on the napkins. So we didn't want to forget her. So then there was Cutie Pie Callie Ann. She's a calico cat. And as you can see on the napkin, I tried to make her spots very similar to what she had. I used scrapbooking paper and text paper, and I've got real gems and jewels for their eyes and the necklace. You can see it shining. So everybody got jewelry and beautiful tassels. We did. We started the dogs, but I don't think we finished them. The cats just, after the cats, it was hard to keep it up. The cats stole the show. So here is Devin, and Devin is a Devin Rex cat, and he's quite handsome, don't you think? And you can see his coat. See his coat, and then look how I did it. And it was just so fun creating all of these. Yeah. He thinks he's cute. And everybody in the craft room, the chat room, decided on the names. Yeah, we sure did. And this one's Eva, and Eva is a Egyptian mass cat, an Egyptian cat. So she's got the those pointy buildings in the back. Isn't that terrible? Uh, yeah, she's in Egypt, and so we put gold on her, and she's got the scarabs, the beetles on her necklace, which is a bug that they kind of worship, and she's got a bracelet on her arm, and she's got a pierced ear up here, pyramids. And thank you. I don't know why I couldn't think that. Couldn't spit it out. So each card, we tried to do it right. We really did. We tried to do it right. So we had a lot of fun doing this. And then we have Fannie Farmer. Now, Fannie Farmer was a farm cat, okay? And she does have a natural mask on her face. It's a type of cat that has that mask looking on their face, and I tried to match it, and and she has a big old polka dotted tail. See, there's her tail right there, and there's the barn back there. This is a piece of wallpaper in the back, and I found a pitchfork, and we also found a mouse. Oh, so 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 we had a little mouse charm on. I mean, we went all out on these things. There's lots of goodies on them. Lots of goodies. And see this, I started decorating the back of the tags on some of these. So I had another piece of that wallpaper, and I just put it on the back. And there's Fanny in the cow field. Hmm This is Goldie Ginger, and she's a ginger tabby. So she's got a little dress on and some lace, and she's got sparkles on her ears and her nose. Thank you, Janet. And here's Henry Hunter. Now there's a story behind this one, so I want y'all to pay attention. We This was the first cat that we did off of the napkin. And this was before we realized they were alphabetized. Okay. So Henry used to be Henrietta. And so he's trans, and he's on the cheerleading squad. And so we ended up embossing the A on his sweater, and he's got a megaphone for his necklace, and here's his mega another a real megaphone, and that's Henry Hunter. And there was some story, I think I had him first in the book, and then we were going to name them alphabetically, and then we discovered that they were already alphabetized, so we had to make a few arrangements. So anyway, Henry came out, and he's back here in the H's now. So there was Henry, and then here we have Isabella, and Isabella is a black cat, and it's a I can't pronounce all these names. Ichabod, Ichabod type of a cat, and she's royal. She's got on the royal a royal necklace, uh, and she has on a crown on her head. She's from royalty. And then here's Jasmine. Oh my heavens. That Jasmine, she loves the garden. And so she flies when she goes to the garden. She just flies whenever she goes up down those little paths, and she just runs around in the garden like she just loves it. She's so happy. So we decided, since she likes to fly in the garden, we put a cape on her. Mhm. Yep, we put a cape on her, and so she can run around in the garden, and then she's sitting in the garden back here. And this is a piece of wallpaper, and she's just as cute it can be. And she's a a Jarvanese type of a cat. And sometimes I did real good. She's got a stole, and sometimes I did real good, and sometimes we just had a lot of fun doing it. Yes, these cats are all over the world. So here we have Kevin. Now, Kevin, he's a Karat, Korat cat, and he is related to the cougars. hmm He's related to cougars, and he's got a cousin over here, and lives from Wisconsin. And his cousin is a cougar, and he's got his picture. And this came from Violet. This cougar did, and but Kevin looks a lot like this one. So we had to put him in the scrapbook, and he's an outdoorsy cat, and he likes to fish and hang outside by the lakes. hmm And then we put a bandana on him, and I had to have a lot of help from everybody in the chat room to make this little handkerchief. I couldn't get it pictured in my head. I had such a hard time. But we've got stickers, and there's little fish, and there's mice on his handkerchief. hmm There's Kevin. Now here's Lulu. hmm Now Lulu is a princess, you see, and she's all prettied up in her little princess dress and everything. And she's getting ready to go courting. hmm But there's somebody over here, and this is Max. And Max, he likes he likes Lulu, and he carries a picture of her in a locket around his neck. He's got Lulu on his neck. There she is. And so he's got his eye on her, and he wants to take her out, and she's all dressed up ready for him to call. All he has to do is give her a little meow call. So Max is a nice guy. He's a really nice cat. hmm Now here's Nancy Natasha. Nancy Natasha, she is so special. She's a Norwegian forest cat. And this Norwegian forest cat has a stole on her neck. And it's right there. Because they were in a lot of cold, a lot of snow, and so so she this was all made by hand. Don't ask me how I did it now, but I did it. But it looks really cool, and I did real good on her face, believe it or not. I thought I did. And she's got a real leopard tail. I found this leopard in a clothing magazine on a pair of pants, and I saved the leopard print to make for her tail. So there's lots of stuff on these things. But Nancy Natasha, she's pretty cool. And this one here is Olivia, and she is an Oriental short hair cat, and she looks like she's sitting in a pretty little cat box, doesn't she? So she's got on her necklace too. Everybody's got jewelry on, and she's got really cute brads on the corners of her little house. Now here's Pixie Bob. This is one of my favorites. Pixie Bob's got her jammies on. She wears a onesie. hmm She does. She wears a onesie, and Pixie Bob is the name of the cat. And when I put this cat on here, I had the polka dot paper, and I had the polka dot ribbon. I cut a sliver off the ribbon to make her a bow, and she wears a bell and a paw charm, and she's got those Swiss dots on her clothes. The Swiss dots on fabric. So these are her jammies. And so she's got her little teddy bear, and she sleeps with the teddy bear at night. And I typed out all of their names on the computer, and I used a kind of a gold. I've used different prints and fonts on all of these. Some of them are different. And it just so happened that somebody sent me this cat paper in the back for Happy Mail. And it just so happened that I glued her down, and there was a cat right here in the middle. And that was an accident, but it was meant to be. Pixie Bob. She's going night night. Okay, here's Queen Cutie Pie. Yep, there's Queen Cutie Pie, and she's at the beach. And it was fun to do these. This was one of the extra napkins, and I was able to use the umbrellas, and make decorations, and put some blue down here for the beach, the water, and she's sitting in an inner tube. And there's her ball, and there's her flip flops, and she had to have she had surgery. hmm because um, she had to have a breast reduction, and 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 I had to remake her bikini bra. I had to remake it because it was too big, and she had to have a new bikini top. So, we always talk about that she had to have a little bit of surgery, and it was corrective surgery. And she's got a Q on her neck. She wears her Q. Uh-huh. And here's Ryan Rowley. Isn't he just as handsome as you could be? I don't know anybody any more handsome than Ryan. He's handsome. And I drew him. Uh, I used paint, and somehow I did a pretty decent job. Where's Ryan? And here he is in the napkin book, and he's a Russian blue cat, and it's kind of got a blue tint to him. There's Ryan, and here is Sir Scotty. Now Scotty is a Scotland fold cat, and so he is wearing his uh, oh shoot, it's not plaid. It's called something else. They call it. Um, there's a name for their plaids. Tartan. He's wearing his tartan banner sachet, and these are his awards. Okay, and he's a Sir Scotty. He's from England. Yeah, his sachet tartan. Mhm. And he's got a little bow tie, and I've got layers. I've layered and layered. I layered his hair down on here. I thought it was kind of cute, different. I tried to do something different on all of them. And there's Sir Scotty, and then we have Tucker the Turk. Now Tucker the Turk, he's he he is pretty up there in the um the I guess it would be in the armies of the castles and such. And it turned out that he's got his picture of himself on his tunic, and he thinks he's hot. But here's the Tucker, and I just happen to have this little sticker, and it came off of an address label, and I saved a little picture, and so that's how we got Tucker's picture on his tunic. He's a Turkish Angora cat, and I used wallpaper to make his tail and his arms and head, and then we made him a tunic, and he's got some kind of a tunic on here too with a picture of a cat or a person. So we decided to put his picture on his tunic. You guys are okay? Now here's Ursula. Now Ursula, she is a diva, and she loves to do aerobics and dress up in glitter. She's all glittery, of course. And I just so happened to find this pink glitter ribbon that somebody sent me in Happy Mail, and it matched her card to a T. So we had a lot of fun, and she's got a little headband on up here, and it's made out of, believe it or not, it's made out of real beads, silver beads, costume silver beads. And I told Joe, if anything ever happens to me, go through all the books and look for the jewelry, because I got real charms and beads and things in here. Nobody else in the world would want all this stuff. And here we have Vanna. This is Vanna. So our very own Vanna, and she's just really so cute. See what I have. Oh, her. This is a white cat. It's called a white. And no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's the next one. Van Ketis. It's a Van Ketis cat, and that's Vanna. A Vankedist, a Ketis cat. So, and she has pink on, and this is for cancer. She's a cancer survivor, and she's got her pink cancer survivor bead. It's a special bead that they had display in some of the stores, and it's for cancer survivors. So she's got her cancer survivor bead on, and she wears pink for the cause. So there's her tassel. So she did real good. Now here is Lacey White and Bubba. There's Bubba. He's a button. And Lacey, she's wearing her pearls, and she's all dressed up. And well, Lacey, she she's a lady of the evening, okay? And so it just so happened that she had a little accident, and then she had Bubba. Hmm. So she's I'm not sure that she still does the lady of the evening part, but she takes care of Bubba now. So but she still dresses up in lace and pretty clothes, and she still has her pearls. So I found this ribbon right here, and it had these flowers on it, and it reminded me of the flowers on the, and this is called the white cat. Uh, That's all it has. And I thought I captured quite a bit of stuff on her. So anyway, we had Bubba, and we put Bubba on there with Mama. And then we have Malcolm. Now Malcolm X is a cool cat. He is. He's a cool cat. He's got sunglasses. He's sitting under his umbrella, and he's got cat dangles on all of his points, cat tassels, and he's got a kite hanging on, tied down to his umbrella, and it says "Fun in the Sun." There's the sun. He's got a beach ball. He wrote "Love in the Sand," and he's sitting in his inner tube, and he's dangling his feet in the water, and these are seashells. They're little beads, seashell beads in the sand. He's having fun in the sun. Here's Yancey Yorkster the third. Yancey Yorkster the third is a York chocolate cat. It's a brown cat. He's French. He's got a French hat on. And so he saw something. He saw this, had this flower on the wall, and he decided to paint this flower in on his canvas. So here's his paintbrush and his paint, and and he's been painting. He's got paint on his tunic, and he's got paint on the end of his tail, and he painted this flower right here. And I'm trying to decide. I don't remember uh, how that occurred. I don't remember, but I do know that this is a punch that I have, and it matched. So I said, "Oh, he's painting a green flower," You know, so that's what Yancey Yorkster did. He's a French painter. So, and I embossed his collar and the cuffs on his shirt. That's one of my favorites too. And then of course there's Zipper. Last but not least, we have Zipper. Well, Zipper is a hippie, okay? And he's a surfing dude. So he's got his surfboard right here. And so he hangs out with Malcolm X and Queen Cutie. And he hangs out with them, and he's having a little fish snack right now. And he's splashing in the water, and there's some seashells. And you might be wondering, well, why in the world they calling him Zipper? Well, he would always walk around and he'd go, hey, you know, dude. He'd do all these surfing, these surfing lines and stuff, and he just so happens to have a zipper on his trunks. And so all the other cool cats, they just call him Zipper because he had zippers on his trunks. So there he goes. There he is. And he's having a snack. And he's got real fish. And that's the end. And this is just a cardboard box. I think it was a pretzel box. And I put some holes in it. And I put the holes in the cat tags. And I mashed this book together like this. And this is just some fabric. And I put an old belt uh, that I had in my closet with an old belt that I had. And I put it on there as the closure, and it works. So there's my cat book. So we better get moving if we want to do we can either paint or do a magazine. Which one you want to do first? Thank you, Janet. Now go to bed. It's late. Go to bed. I don't want you to lose your sleep. Thank you, guys. Yeah, we always have a lot of fun. I mean, and everything we do, we always do, right? So there's one flip through. Okay. So next, I have on my table, I've got our prompt list. We can work on this for a minute if you want. Um, I found this prompt list in Violet's files somewhere. I think it was on the Fibsville uh, group, and it's changed its name to uh, the Art of Streams. And these prompts are in the files. There's a PhD, a PFH, or some kind of typing file with these prompts in it. So I started reading them out the other day, and then you guys started adding more to it. So we were just kind of having fun writing in some more, my, writing in some more prompts. So here's what I did. I took, we got to letter H. So letter H, I read all of these prompts, and then you all can add to them if you want, and then we'll move on to the next one. They're alphabetized. So prompts for letter H: hearts, heat gun, hashtag, holly, heather, hourglass, handprint, hexagon, hammered metal, happy mail. I'll give you all just a minute to get warmed up for the H's. If there's anything that you can add to it. H. Hardwood. Yeah, I think we've got a dog book over there too. I'll get it out sometime. I'm going to say hat, hardwood. I don't know how that would be a prompt, but I'm going to put it down there. A handle, a house, a hook, hand stitched, a horse, a hood. Okay, we'll move on. A hair. Okay, the next one is eye. Ink, imprint, iris, impression, images, indigo, ice, imagination, iguanas, ink tints, and iron. An igloo, iris, ice chest, ice, ice cream, indent. How is indent a prompt? Indian, iron oxide, imprint. What's impasso? Okay, okay. All right, the prompt for letter J. Junk, jewels, jingle bells, jade, jewelry, joggles, jute, just paper, journal page, and jelly roll pins. Jigsaw, jelly beans, uh, jelly beans, jam, jelly plate. Some of these, I don't know how you could use jam as a prompt. So you'll have to think about prompts, not just words that begin with the J. Okay? I mean, think about it. Of course, you could draw a jar of jam, I guess. Jelly place, jellyfish. and a joker. Junk journal. Oh yeah, like a jam label. Yeah, a jam pot. Yeah, jam a bunch of stuff in there. A jam jar with art supplies. Junk mail. There you go. Maybe I just need you all to help me out, help me think of these things. Jot down dots. Okay. Okay. I think I'm going to quit right there, and we're going to move on to we've got 1 hour to complete a painting. If we want to do a painting for tonight, and I do, we can either do the painting or the magazine, whichever one you all want. Uh, it would be okay with me if you want to pick which one you want to do. Uh, I'm looking for my other book. Okay. Painting. All right. Okay. Here's what I've picked out. Um, we're gonna do this guy. Okay, here it is. I posted it if anybody wants to paint along. Good night, Marty. So I'm going to put a little bit of gesso down, and we're going to need a background. And I'm trying to figure out what kind of background that is, and I might be able to use a napkin for my background. Maybe. I was watching a video earlier today of mine, and I made a fence, and he would look good in front of a fence. So let's see here. paint a long chicken. I just now got it, Janice. Normally I have a paint along, and then we're going to paint along this chicken. It's a long chicken, right? Oh goodness. Your mind is it's that's called slap happy at this time of the night. Hi, hi Dana, honey. I'm glad you're here. How are you feeling, Dana? Are you getting any better? Are you getting over that oxygen yet, or do you still have to have it? That is funny. Funny, 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 funny. So, yeah. So let me put this up here a little higher. See if y'all can see that now. Get y'all in the picture. So I'm trying to decide, and I also want to try to find my little squeegee. I've got a squeegee that I used to be able to spread paint with, and it's what I used to make my fence with, and I have no idea where I would have put it if it wasn't over here in one of these little holders. So there's one. I think I've got two. So this is a little squeegee. I think Teresa gave me one, and I think Lori gave me one. I think I have two. So anyway, I found one. So I think I'm going to do a fence, and I can also maybe still use a napkin. And I haven't been in this napkin book for a long time. And we've got bees. We've got some flowers. He could be coming up behind the flowers. That would look good in front of the fence. Yeah, we'll use some of these flowers. And they're Happy Mail napkins. They're Happy Mail napkins. People have sent them to me. This one came from Canada. Somebody, I don't know, remember who it was. Jilly, maybe Jilly. There's a beachy one. Some fish. Pretty lady. She didn't look like she's a farmer, though. We're going to have more of a farmer if we're going to do that. Alrighty, this is a napkin flow book. I've got my napkins in it, and it's easy to look through them and look at all the different napkins that I have to see if there's one that I can use on my page. There's some more flowers. Beach, lemons, bees, striped flowers, more napkins, more napkins. Okay. Some more flowers. Pink flamingos. There's some candy. There's some lilacs. I think I'm liking this. I think it'll look good. Look, there's another chicken, and he's in front of a fence. But we're going to paint that one. He's just going to have to wait his turn. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that one. So we could put this up and use it for next time. Alrighty, Ruth. So what I'm going to do is make my fence. And I'm going to use a little wet brush to sort of separate these. Excuse me. I don't know if I need 3 or not, but we'll find out here in a minute. Excuse me. So these are going to go down here in front of the fence. And I will take the back off of them. I think there's a back. Alrighty, maybe I won't. I think I got it. I found a corner. Let's see if I can get it off. There it is. It's easier to paint the glue them down with the napkin off the back. If you don't, it the back will glue down and then the top will peel off. If you don't take it off, it just does it better. Just does a better job. So just do the homework and you'll and you'll have better results. Like that. Okay, so I'm going to do my fence and then these will go down here like this. So my fence needs to go down to about right here, I think. And I'll just put a little mark there so that I'll know to come down that far. And the top part, it'll be, I'll probably do a little bit of blue up there for the sky. So I'm just going to use a real light cloudless blue at the top. So what color fence do we want to put? We could make it a brown fence. we can make a defensive collar if you all would like. I got a post from Deanie. What'd she say? Let's see here. It was in Facebook. I think she might have posted on the chicken I just did. Let's see what she says. Nope. Okay. Okay, so I'm going back to my chicken, and we're going to paint him. I love the blue hat, so I Melissa's going to send me a horse napkin. Okay, if you send me a horse napkin, I'll make you a tag. Put some of the bees on in it. Okay. Oh, I do. I think I had 2 of the napkins. Janice, thank you. And I've got several bee napkins in there too. That's something else I'm going to be working on, and I'm probably going to not. It's going to be another month before I even get into the bees. So as soon as we get done with the scavenger hunt, I've been working in my napkin book real hard, and it won't be much longer. It seems like I was doing something. I've just been so busy. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and just do a brown fence, and maybe add a little color to it, like a spice berry or something with the brown. Give it a streaky looking thing. Make a creation or a concoction. We're going to use some chocolate with some spiced berry in it. Yeah, Janice. And I have to decide on the type of journal I want to do regarding the bee journal. Um, I can do something like I did, like with the Alice in Wonderland book, and with it long and narrow, or I can do a journal book, this size or one half this size. I can alter a book. I haven't decided how I'm going to do the bee journal yet, and but it's going to be all bees in it, and it's going to have to be a thick book because I've got a lot of bees and stuff, and I've got a lot of fabric. Oh, that would be cute, Janice. Do it in a hive shape. Ooh, that would be cute. I think I'm going to get another tan too. Yeah, a hive shape and make it a shapely book. That would be cute. That would be real cute. So this is going to be my fence. In case you all Melissa can't wait till spring. But I've got enough stuff to start it for sure. Uh, I've got enough bee stuff to start the book. I just have to find the time now, and it's on my to-do list. So we'll get her. We'll get her done. So now this is how I do my fence. I'm going to go all the way down to here. So wish me luck. I think it looks so good and real. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm having a fit. I am having a fit. Oh my gosh. Now, this is exactly what I'm talking about, girls. If you don't try, if you don't try, you will never, ever know what you can do. I've done just a plain solid collar before on this fence, and I was thinking about what kind of a fence I was going to try to do with this chicken painted in the front of it. And I said, well, I'll go with a brown. And then I picked out that chocolate, and I said, that's an awful dark color. So I said, okay, I'll put some beige with it. And I knew I would, and I love to add little colors in somewhere. This is absolutely the best wooden fence I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh my gosh, you guys. You guys, can you believe it? Isn't that cool? And I used a squeegee. But you could do it with with a brush too, with a wide brush. Oh my gosh, I gotta dry this. I gotta show you all this. These are my girls. They're laying in here passed out on the floor. And you know, they only did the dog alert once or twice, didn't they? This one's Nora, and this one's little Abby. Thank you, Margaret. It is. It's a beautiful fence. Okay. So he's going to be painted in front. So I got to dry this a little bit more. I had to have a little doggy trail. Hi, Samantha. We're painting. Love the fence. We're going to paint this one. We're going to paint this chicken. He's going to go right there. I think I'm going to paint him extra big. All right, now let me get some paint. Get a palette. And I want to get some paint. Let's see, we definitely want some turquoisey. Won't need a whole lot because it's not a very big hat. But we'll get a few of those out. And then the chicken is got a lot of tan, kind of an orangey brown in them. Let's see if I can match it up. Let's see here. We'll get some orange out. A lighter orange. Just a little dot, probably. Maybe try this other orange. I think is a lighter, a flamingo orange. Kind of lumpy in there. Watery and lumpy. And maybe some more of a little different shade of brown. And he's got a yellow beak. This will have to be the beak. A little beak. And he's got kind of like green eyes. Is that going to be all right? Green eyes. We want limey eyes. A little bit of lime. And then a little bit of black for the pupils. Not a whole lot. And we'll see where it goes from there. I think I want some territorial beige. We'll try that. We'll just try it and see where we go. So I'm going to take a brush and start painting. Here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and try to paint the bird first. And he's got his head tilted, and I'm going to try to exaggerate it. And I'm just painting them in. A little bit here. And then his neck kind of goes down as a flare and feathers and all that jazz. And then he's going to be behind the flowers like this. He's going to be behind these flowers, so you're really not going to see any more of his body. So that's good. Like that. So I like, it looks like he's got feathers. So I'm going to take and do layers of this with different shades of the colors that I have here and try to make some feathers. And then I'll probably need to dry it in between colors. And maybe some of this orange. And I'm going to go over it in several times with these colors. And again, this is all going to go down behind the flowers, but I'm painting it anyway. And I am going to dry that next. But I could go ahead and put a layer of the hat on. So he's going to have a hat. And I don't know how, but I'm going to have to try to imitate the crochet, the crochet stitches, right? I've got to imitate the crochet stitches. So if you're holding your mouth right and I'm holding my mouth right, we should get it. We should have it made in the shade, right? You're right. And so the ends of these little guys are going to be pom-poms. And they're going to be of several shades. On the ends. Just for starters. Just for starters. Okay. I'm just experimenting, painting crochet. I'm experimenting. I don't know that I've ever painted crochet before. So, you know, so we're just this is a learning experience. But I think I'm capturing it. I really am. I'm trying to capture it. Okay. Same brush here. Painting a crochet hat. I'm liking the way it's working. I like it. The way it's turning out. Okay. And then we got a pom pom up on top. And okay. And what I did, okay, so let me clean that. And I'm going to go ahead and try to dry this just a little bit. Everybody doing okay? Does it look like a crochet hat? It does. Oh, Melissa likes to crochet. So this bird has some brown. I think I'll do the eyes first. I think I better do the eyes first. And then uh, trying to do some feather each. I gotta make some feathers. He's got feathers all over. And around his eyes. Some markings. And then he's got a bridge of a nose. Which is fine. And then he's got a beak. And it does look like a diamond or shape here. It does look like that. His beak. And then he's got some more yellow down here. And I'm going to add a little orange and some brown. And he's got these all kinds of shades in his feathers. All kinds. Yellows and oranges and browns. All mixed up. And I could go right on up to his beak with this. Because that's what he looks like. Okay. Add some more color. And what I will do is I'm going to dry this and add and keep adding color until I get the perfect chicken. We're going to make it perfect. You just keep adding and adding and adding until you get to the look that you want. And again, he's going to be behind some flowers down here. You're probably not going to even see all this down here. But just in case something peeks through, we'll be covered. Yeah, that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. It's going to be a good. It's going to be not going. It's not going to be a foul chicken at all. No. No, we're not going to have no fouls. He's going to be cute. So I'm going to dry that. I'm going to add some brown. A little bit of brown. We're getting close. He's not perfect, but he's getting closer. And I'm going to do another coat on his face. And I got to put his eyes in. Okay. Just had to outline his beak. Thought it would look better, and I think it shines out better. Just add a little bit more paint. Okay, I like that. I like that. Let's see, you want a little bit more brown. Well, Nora, honey, did you wake up? Did you have a nice little nap? Yeah. Did you nap? I think you did. I think you had a little snoozy woozy. Mm-hmm. You had a snoozy woozy. Okay, now, I I'm thinking maybe adding a darker shade to him, even though, I'm kind of matched him up pretty good with the yellow and the orange, but I feel like he needs another unique shade. And and I could try putting some of this black in this brown and see what we get. Some kind of a gray color maybe. Yeah, that will work. Just a little mixture underneath. I might be able to outline the bird with this too. It's kind of like a calico bird. Do a little outline in. Oh, he looks cute, guys. How y'all doing? Beth, have you ever seen a chicken run? It's animated adventure comedy about a nasty chicken farmer and who they get him. It's hilarious. No, Chicken Run. Oh, it's a show. Okay, or a cartoon animated show, Chicken Run. And the chickens get him with his wife back. Your chicken looks like one of them. Oh, well, thank you, Jude. Love him or her. You have to name her. Well, Jude, what was the chicken run's name? What's the chicken's name that was in the run? I think I'm going to quit. Okay, I'll look for it. I think I did it. Got a couple more colors. Yeah, we need the leader of the pack. Yeah, she's going to check the names out. So I'm just sort of adding some more color to the pom-poms. But it's I'm making them real 3D looking here. Okay. So that's the hat. Miss Lucky. Miss Lucky. You think she's lucky? Dog alert. Joe's not here, guys. You're barking up there on the tree. Well, the male chickens, don't they have gobblers and aren't the males? They don't look like the females, right? Abby. Oh, I'm a yawning. It's it's almost napkin time. I I was thinking about something shinier. I was. Just a little? You think maybe the dominant roosters are traditional roostery looking, and then there's the non-dominant ones that hang out with the chickens, but they don't lay eggs. I don't guess they wouldn't lay eggs, surely. I know one thing: when if there's more than one rooster, they crow all year, all day, all night. We've got some uh, chickens, a couple of a block away, and they don't bother us. I can't hear them in the house, but outside I can hear them from a distance, and I feel sorry for the people who live next door that have to, listen to it all the time because the lady that got the chickens, she said there was more males than females, and she wanted them for the eggs. And we live one block outside of city limits, and I feel for the people in the back of her who live in city limits, and they have to listen to those chickens cock a doodle doodle all day and all night. I think she's kind of cute. She's got a little sparkle. So the next thing I'm going to do is I think I'm going to use my thin glue, and I'm going to put some my gluage down here. And then I'm going to try to put some of this down, and I don't have to uh, go all the way up. Oh, it's going to be cute. Love it. I love it. I need something. A needle. I need a needle. To go down in here. Okay, that needle was too thin. Thank you, Becca. Oh, thank you, honey. I did that one day by accident. By accident. If you don't try, you never know. You gotta try. You have to try. And it was made with a squeegee. Did you see me do it with this little squeegee? And I just had a line of paint, and I separated the paint. It was 3 colors, and you can do it with just one color. And then I just went to my squeegee and I squeegeed it down, went back up to the top, and you stagger the upper, you stagger the boards a little bit, up and down a little bit to make it a little wonky, and it just makes it more realistic. And that I had a little bit of that real dark burgundy, a little bit of chocolate brown, and a light tan, and it did that on its own. Yeah, buddy. That's how I did it. So anyway, I'm going to put a little bit of glue down here and see if this will glue down. And I could always come back and add a little bit of varnish on top type stuff. So there's my napkin. Like that. There. Now what I might do here is do a little bit of trimming here to make this like that. So you can see his little pom-pom. And I just used a little bit of a wet, damp brush. Now, if I'd put that down first, I could have painted this little tie to come out on top. But this worked out okay. So anyway, there's my little garden. And who was telling me, looking up a name for me from Run Chicken Run? Somebody was telling me about Chicken Run. Oh, Ginger. Okay. We'll make Ginger her name. Let's see what we can do. Ginger. Oh, Ginger. Little Ginger. Okay, just a moment here. Let me use some of this. That looks pretty good right there. So, hi Joe. Hi honey. Aww. I love you too, Joe. I can't wait for you to come home. So, this is Ginger, Joe. This is little Ginger. Little Ginger. Little Ginger. Can't remember which one wrote good. I don't know if it was this one or this one. Might have been this one. No, it wasn't this one. One of them worked real good. How Ginger is a danger to check in. Now, Joe's trying to make a funny, so you all laugh at him. Laugh at his jokes. It's a danger to check in. It's a danger to check in. Oh, thank you, Jude. It's getting to be, oops, it's getting to be springtime. You know, when spring gets here, we're going to have to start doing gardening stuff. And we need to do, I should have done something for Valentine's, but oh well, there's always next time. Jude wants us to watch a movie. He will. I'll get it. It's called Chicken Run, and it's with Ginger. She's the star of the show. Hasn't it been around? Has it been around for a while? Because maybe I've seen a commercial or something. So I'm going to glue this down. Okay, yeah. So it's been a while. I remember. I don't think I've watched it though, but I will do it. I know I can find it on YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube, so I know I can find it. And so I'm going to take another little brush. Do I have another napkin? Oh, you're watching the SUV? I picked out the Nissan Pathfinder. So Joe is looking at the videos. 2022 is the best one. It's been ranked number one for mid-size, mid-size SUV. It's even better than he was comparing it to the Tellurides and the Kias and the Toyotas, and the mid-size is better than the bigger ones. So I'm putting a little bit of cloudage up there so we can watch the clouds come in. Having a little bit of cloudage. And I'm doing it with gesso tonight, and that's it. I could have used my expand paste on it, but I'm just making it real thick and lumpy with the gesso. Just doing it that way tonight. Okay. I think that's it. Oh. Oh, Joey, you say the sweetest things. Oh, Chicken Run is a great movie. It is animation, not a cartoon. Well, I'm sorry, I said the wrong word. Okay. Well, uh, okay. What's the difference between animation and cartoon? Is it the modernization of it? Oh, you guys, you guys are gonna make me cry. I love this page. This is what we call mixed media, guys. Oh, claymentation. Oh, with the clay. Gotcha, gotcha, Rebecca. It's like Gumbo. Remember Gumbo? Uh, he was a clay boy, and then he had a horse, an orange horse. I'm telling you my age. Shh. Oh, everybody's praying for you, Joe. Yeah, like gumbo. Okay. Thank you, Becky. Gumby and Pokey. Yes. That's right. Okay. So, I can't think of anything else to put on this. I think it's just perfect the way it is. So, I'm going to take a picture of it, and I'm going to post it with my other picture. And I'll just edit this page and add the photo and save. And looky what we did. This is the original, and this is the painty version. There it goes. I think I captured her very, very well. I think I crocheted that hat really good. Hey Joe, let me show you something, Joe. Look at these girls. They just lay around. They just lay around like they just anywhere they want to go, they just lay there. Yeah, and they're still doing it. It's funny how they lay the same direction. Look at them, lazy dogs. Janet says, I like the sheep. Oh, Shaun the sheep movies and Wallace the gourmet. They're claymation too. Okay. I'm sure if I typed in claymation movies, I would get all of those. So anyway, guys, I think I'm done for the night. I really had a good time. We looked through the cat books. We looked through the prompts list. We did the Valentine thing, and we got some mail ready to go out. And we did page 360 in the 365 book. And I've been going backwards from the last page. So we did this one, which was that new neurocycle psycho paper we did, and this was today's clouds. I have no idea what this is. Uh, it says draw today's clouds and consider all of the different colors that you can see. Oh, I think I did a sunset or something. And this was a page of circles. And then we did a collage. And then we did socks. And today we looked out the front door. Take a photo of the dogs. That way, and then paint it on Tuesdays. That's a thought. We'll see. I'm not gonna promise that, but that's okay. So anyway, that's it tonight, guys. We had a really good time. So I'm tired and I'm gonna get off here. And I will be back Tuesday, so I'll get a couple of days off to rest up, go get Joe tomorrow, and so so I'm going to say goodnight. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I had a blast. And I love mixed media. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Let me put the lids back on stuff. I got my lids on. So, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. So good night, everybody. Take care.